Okay, so here's how it goes in an ideal world. You do your research, you find the right bike, you buy it from a reputable high street dealer, you take it home, the world's your oyster, everybody's happy. And that's how it works out, usually. That is, usually. Sometimes, of course, you buy your dream machine, you take off down the road, and a week later the engine turns itself inside out. This is bad, but it needn't be the end of the world. If you've bought it from a dealer, then the odds are they'll just put the fault right straight away, no quibbles. Remember, they would far rather put it right than give you a refund. If, though, you can prove that the fault was there when they sold you the bike and they didn't tell you, then you can get a refund, but you've got to prove it. In fact, the law says you are entitled to a refund as well if the fault is pretty major and happens within the first couple of weeks. But the dealer is given the chance to put it right first. If you try all of this and you get stonewalled, no results, then it's time to dig out the typewriter and write them a letter. Remember, this letter could be evidence used in court at a later date if it gets that far. So include all the details of the bike, what you paid, when you bought it, what your complaint is, and remember to give them an idea of what you want them to do. Be firm, but be polite. Don't go getting all steamed up and nasty, because you are going to look a right prawn when it's read out in court later on. Of course, if you bought your bike privately, you are on a bit of a stickier wicket. Basically, to stand a chance of getting your money back, you've got to be able to prove that the guy selling it to you deliberately misled you. They knew about the fault and misled you. In other words, it's got to be written in their advert. Otherwise, it's just your word against theirs. Taking a mate with you when you buy the bike to be a witness could help, but it's still looking dodgy. To be honest, your best bet here is to be realistic. You're not going to get all your money back. You're not going to get the whole of the repairs paid for by the guy who sold you the bike. But if you write them a nice letter threatening pretty serious legal action against them if they don't do something, you might find they're prepared to compromise.